All right, back with more Monster Hunter 4. This time with one screen because I really don't think I have to show the second screen. I can always swap back to the other one because I didn't get rid of it, but I think this may be more pleasing to the eye a little bit. Only problem is to have it fit this. The aspect ratio on 3DS games is a little weird, so it's a bit squished. However, hopefully, that should be okay. I did a few things, actually quite a few things, so I have some money now. And I have potions. I did some grinding. First, I'll show the optional quests. The easiest quest to do to get mushrooms and stuff was the unique mushroom, since you usually just get the stuff for it anyway. So I did this one quite a bit. I also did some other stuff as well. I don't remember which one specifically I did though. Well, I guess I don't know. I know I did some of them. Whatever's different, I guess, here than from last time. Maybe in that 8 Jaggy quest. I did some requests as well. So I have 59 potions, 59 mega potions, 40 honey, 32 herbs, and 38 blue mushrooms. That should hopefully get me to a point where it's not as bad. I made the leather armor, and the fool in me forgot where the armory was at, so I didn't actually buy the armor, which would have been 10 times easier. Instead, I actually made the armor from materials, which was not the most fun thing in the world compared to just buying it. So I made the full leather set. Again, I had a lapse in judgment and thought that gathering +1 meant gathering speed. Just sometimes increases the amount of times you can gather at a spot. It did have whim, so pickaxes and stuff are less likely to break. However, that wasn't completely useful. I mean, I guess it was useful, but I didn't do too much mining. I did a bit of mining though. So I have the full leather set if I do want to gather. However, I made, I believe, the Jaggy Greaves. I don't think I made this while recording. You can also buy the chainmail stuff, so I did use ore to make this because, again, I forgot the armory existed. And something I do find interesting is that slots are in your base armor, which I find interesting. Like, even the daring gear has some. So maybe we'll play around with decorations a bit whenever the time comes. However, I do think I have a quest for Great Jaggy, and I do want to farm that. However, once more, if I can say that enough, I have no skills active, so I'm just gonna go for defense right now and buy the chainmail pieces that I'm missing. I'm gonna try to probably just make Great Jaggy gear. However, this will help in making that. So now I should have some sizable defense. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, so now we're gonna fight Great Jaggy. I'm gonna switch back to Switch X just once, and then I'll maybe use a couple more weapons and just again try to keep filling them out and see how it's gonna go. Probably really should prepare, and that was something I was really struggling with last time I was preparing, so I'm gonna try to do that some more. I'm gonna just make a set with 5 mega potions and then 10 regular potions. I don't want to just suck down as many potions as possible. I'll bring 5 honey just in case I need it, and then compounds for regular potions as well. Whetstones, and a lot of this stuff is given to you in the quest box, so it's not the complete end of the world if I don't bring it. However, I do want to make sure I at the very least have some backups. I have 9 flash bugs, which may be useful for Rathalos, may not. We'll find out. I'm bringing a book of combos. I think for now that's a fine starter set. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. That way I can just grab it, even if it's not completely filled every time. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade my weapon as well, just to make Great Jaggy go a little bit quicker. I don't know if there's a Great Jaggy Switch X. Probably not. I think there's Commander's Great Sword. No, it's the Commander's Sword. Never mind. It's not even here. Where's it at? Okay, I guess I don't have any Great Jaggy equipment, which would make sense. So I'll see if I can't upgrade this. Like I said before, need Monster Bone S, which I believe I used for the leather armor. Yeah, the leather armor, I'm pretty sure. So I'll have to get that again, but that shouldn't be too difficult to grab. And I am ready to go to Hearth, I believe. But I wanted to do this quest. I want to say Great Jaggy maybe has attack up in some way, shape, or form. I'm pretty sure Kut-Ku has it too, but this will probably be easier and more consistent because Kut-Ku is really only guild quest right now. I guess I could check. Not if I don't have, or not if I have a quest. Never mind. We'll just go take this. It's fine. I'll be back. All right. Be a flesh bomb. Probably won't use that meat, but it is there. Is it easy meat or do you just get to keep it? Okay, you probably get to keep it. Maybe. It may also be a weird case where it's not something you can keep. But we'll see. And I'm not going to worry about gathering potion stuff. I could, but I think I'll be fine for now. Honey, I will actually maybe gather. Actually, probably have 10, don't I? Nope, I have 5. Okay. That's enough space. Until I can actually farm this, it's probably going to be good to grab it. Got 2 there. Now, I don't remember where the grape spawns. So I'll have to find them at some point. Until then, I can grab this. Maybe over here? Okay, it's an actual cutscene. I wasn't sure since it was optional. Oh, we're gonna start mounted. That's cool. I like that. The different ways they actually start the quest. That's really neat. And actually showing you that. That's really cool. I guess I never really realized that. I want to say I maybe slightly remember it, but still. All right, now we can fight him. I'm gonna try to fight him the same way I did Velocidrome. Just I have healing now. He's not really dealing much damage to me at all though, so I can just kind of chop away at him. Wonder how you refill fast. If anyway, if reloading may be the only way, which is a little annoying. And the low amount of yellow sharpness on this is a bit annoying. It's got a little reach with his tail. Kind of weird that that's a combo finisher. Okay. Fair enough. Didn't stay here for very long. It's okay, I guess. There you are. Are you exhausted? I guess you just swipe at him. Okay. It's zone out. That's fine. Get out of there. He's okay. So this hopefully will go quickly. And if I don't have to use any actual materials for it, that's much better. Maybe should have paintballed him. I have no idea where you're going. Okay. Music saves the day. Smash the X button and don't hold a direction. Well, you are exhausted for a long time, too. Assume that means he's going back here. Probably. Maybe. No. Oh no. I had a chance to paintball him, but guess I thought I was okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna maybe say catch a watch area where he sleeps. Could also be in any of these two. I don't think he's gonna sleep there, so this way maybe. Cool. I should be able to zero sum. I think it's zero sum. Still. That's what it's called at the very least. There we go. Okay, that can be cleaned up a lot more, especially if I get a weapon upgrade. I don't think there's a great Jaggy Switch X. I could be wrong though. I don't remember there being one. A longsword or sword and shield probably can take him out pretty quickly until I get an upgrade. Get screamers from that. I'm used to that being Velocidrome. I guess you get it from all of them, probably. Eodrome, Gendrome. All right, let's see what we can make. All right, Jaggy Helm. Sharpener. So speed sharpening and stun resistance, probably. Velociprey has attack. So I may actually fight him. And it's actually better defense-wise. Okay, I may look into that then. Try to save that King's Frill. Oh, okay, we can just make this. What is that element? Poison? Oh, yeah, hidden element. Okay. Interesting. There's the commander's weapon. What does that one look like? Hold on. There we go. Alright, so the only one we can actually make is the Switch Axe. So I may just end up making that. There's the Kurapeko weapon. That's weird. Well, that's a cool looking bow. Okay, we'll make this. Since that seems to be the only one I can actually make. Again, that's not to say I'm going to be switching with Switch Axe, or sticking with Switch Axe, but I'll use it for now. All right, let's see who is on Expedition. It's a Kutku. So we should be good to go. Let me eat real quick. Eat for weakener. Did not get weakener. Let me see what I need to upgrade this to. Can go to the Kurapeko weapon. That actually has a decent amount larger raw. However, this one also is too. And it just requires more Great Jaggy parts. So I'll probably still farm him. But we are in green now. And I do have more yellow as well. Let's go. Fat Kutku. It's nice to have an actual non-bone weapon. Careful. Do really want to mark him though. There he is. Good. Very quick start. No bad areas. Bad throw though. Is that exhaust or poison vial? That's Okay, I'm not sure how. Maybe power file on what is it? The bone one. And I don't know if it is power file supremacy in this game or not. Normally it is, but I don't know. Applying poison element is pretty nice if that's how this works. The gauge does go down pretty quickly though, so I guess we'll see. It is nice to not be bouncing all the time though. Really gotta try to use that reach that I've got. Ow. It's a very interesting hit. That could have hit me. I might have okay fire resistance, but I don't know if it was good enough to survive that. I've got 6. Not wasting sword mode in orange. Okay, that still hits me. I was trying to be careful. Ever so slightly poke you. He's gonna look. He's gonna fireball. Too early. It's okay. Let this recharge. I think these are good attacks. Again, I could be wrong. Just good single poking hits. They normally are good in the newer games. Okay. That does trail on now off to the right a little bit. It looks like it's applying poison, but I've not seen a single proc yet, so it may just be very low. Surprised that didn't hit me. He's exhausted. Maybe it's not poison. Looks like poison to me. Okay, he's off. Yeah, it's poison file, so it may just be ludicrously low. Oh, he just disappeared. I assume there's a Poogie here or something? I hear it. I don't see it. I don't want to waste too much time looking for a pig. That really doesn't help me. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you missed him. Oh. Drops shiny. It's probably supply material. Never mind. I've never seen that. It's an account item. Okay. So I guess that's where the Poogies from stories came from. I never knew that that was a thing here. No! Don't do that. Oh, he's almost dead. I see your ears. Got an ear break. Should get an oracle, maybe. I think you can cut his tail. This is like a weird thing to not remember, but I'm pretty sure you can cut a Kut-Ku tail. Really should stop waiting for him to move. Also, I tried again to do the DLC menu stuff, but I just couldn't. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get that to work. He actually goes backwards. Try to gather some stuff while I'm here too, but gathering I can always do solo, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I guess you just wave at him. No, don't flee. So much nicer when you have reach on your weapon. You're not just begging to hit any good hit zone. Ow. Uh-oh. Learn. Okay, there's a great Jackie here too. I can fight that. That works. I'm using up a lot of my whetstones. Come on. Lay down a little bit faster. Okay, he's just growling at me. That's a decent amount. What are you doing? Stop walking in circles. No. You're the evasion master. Go. You're like really evading me. I am really bad at hitting stationary targets as well. Okay, so this is quick. Somewhat quick. And that is actually an infinite. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. Oh, that's also... You could just mash A as well. There's a poison. I wonder if Katku is just oddly resistant to poison for whatever reason. Or maybe Jaggy's really weak to it. Find it interesting that the Jaggy weapon applies poison when the monster itself falls to it pretty easily. I'm gonna reload. Seems like it may actually be worthwhile. Ow. Uh-oh. He really likes to jump. And he's limping. I'm gonna assume he went to the only other area, so I'm gonna try to fight these guys while I have the chance. Ow. Wonder if the faster you get their health down, the faster they leave. Permanently, not just the area. Be better if I could fight a Velocitron. So I'm just gonna wait. there's another Katku. Hello, Katku. I don't know if I want to fight another Katku so soon. Okay, he's leaving. You should be going down really soon, buddy. I'm gonna heal just to be safe. I'm gonna heal just to be safe. There we go. All right, I'm gonna leave after this one. I don't want to fight another Katku this quickly. I want to go back, recuperate, see if I can't upgrade. All right, good enough. That is efficient. Not a Vicart though. Very inefficient if I cart. Gotta walk all the way back here because it should be just right through this area. I don't see any ore. I would have liked to have grabbed some, but oh well. Cool. Oh, that's all I get. Okay. So I have a guild quest now, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I can do guild quests. There's a Quetzalwacha. I don't really need to fight a Quetzalwacha. Cannot make Katku. Can make a vest. Need one more shell. One more bone as well. Attack 3. Attack 2. Just pick out the best. Weird how Celtis has the best so far, actually. Even that's weird. Huh. That only has attack +1, so the Velocipray tacit may be better. Yes, it is. And it may be the same story on the legs, +3. I don't even see any. Okay, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Still need a King's Frill. I can also upgrade this. I don't think it's that worth it though. Okay. Now I'm gonna assume it spawns on the same area. However, that's not always the case. We'll see. Guess I should probably use the flash bomb if I need to sharpen. Just make it go by a little bit faster. Don't leave. Boy, am I glad I got there. I would have been completely lost. Wonder if there's any like morph attacks in this game. Yes, there is. Really probably need to go for the face break. So I'm going to stay in X mode for now. The little fellas are being a little annoying. Way too late on that, actually. What are you doing? You really like this just circling motion. No, he should just stand there like the drones. However, his little fellows did just respawn in at the worst time. Quit that. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Go help your master. He needs help. He's blind. There we go. mark him, he's probably going this way, but we'll see. Also, you can actually stagger your X and A attacks pretty quickly together, so that may be your best option. There we go. Now that looks like it may be out of the zone. Please don't be. Okay, we're good. It's above. That's that impressive. However, when we get the chance to make bomb casings, which I think I already have the chance to make them, but I can actually make sonic bombs, so I don't think Diablos is in this game, but there are probably some other monsters that are weak to sonic bombs that aren't just like Kichwacha. Oh, do they all just disperse when you take out the leader, or did my Palico do all that? Is that the frill? That is the frill. So I should be able to upgrade. That'll be a really nice starter weapon, just to kind of carry for a little bit. Oh, and then you're already... There's only 2 upgrades in low rank. That's cute. That's really cute. And then you're already on dot rank with Great Jaggy. So that's the end of that tree. Chick Decapitator. It is stronger. Couple of slots. Okay. So now we've got some good stuff. Let's check the expedition list. Still young Kut-Ku and Kichwacha. So, are there any actual quests for other monsters, or do we just go? Don't know if I'm gonna get a quest for a Velocidrome. Yeah, I don't really want to make that right now either. I mean, there is a Kut-Ku. I guess I could farm it. And since I did just upgrade the weapon, it shouldn't be as difficult. Got weakener. All right. Hopefully there's many. I don't know if you can get many whetstones in these piles. It's not the end of the world. In fact, I'd rather just have first aid meds because you can just buy whetstones. Rations are okay, but I really probably only need 2 or two, just two of them, maybe four, so 2 drops, but it's not great that we got 6 of them in total. There's Kaku. So small. There are Rhinopolis here, which not the greatest thing. Interestingly, if you roll with him, wind press doesn't affect you. Rhinopolis, what are you doing? Oh boy. Rhinopolis doing the Rhinopolis thing. I really want to go for that tail cut. Oh, Bullfingo light. Oh no. I rolled into that. That counts. Oh my goodness. Not Velocidrome. No, don't hit me. Be patient. No! You can't hit my tail. Oh no, they're respawning too. That does chip you down pretty quickly. Hopefully there's 3 areas here, that way our friends don't mingle too quickly. Okay. Oh my. Again, if I weren't going for the tail, it wouldn't be as difficult. However, really do want the tail. There we go. If I can actually hit it. There's a poison, surprisingly. I'm watching you. What's that? I hear noises. Don't have the range. Let him attack again so I can sheathe. Here we go. Perfect. Whoa. May not be able to cut that tail. I think you can. All right, good. Now Ketcha can come in here. We're all good. Not a terrible first area. Not the best either. This looks like a relic area. You know, I should probably gather this. I'd like some first aid meds. Good. Great. Awesome. Abrasive. That will be useful. Ah, I see. That's why you came over this way. Oh no. Catch us here somewhere? Not sure where. Okay, you're almost down though. I have a feeling if his tail could be cut, it would be cut. Okay. Oh, you're already coming out swinging. No, you don't. Go. Good. Oh, this is chaos. Not quite. I thought that was it. No. We're almost there. There we go. Thank you, Ketchup, for finishing him off. Are you going to be nice to me, though, and let me carve? Because I don't really get much more if I don't carve them. Okay, yeah, you're going to be maybe some bit friendly. I have no purpose of carving him here. Or, sorry, fighting Ketchup. I'd rather just do it in a quest where I actually get rewards. So, goodbye. He's coming. And he's coming fast. Oh boy. Creepy. Very creepy. You don't have to keep coming. Yeah, you can just stay down there. Yes, good job. Thank you. This is a very nice honey spot. Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, go. He may not be able to reach over this way. Can you not? Yeah, you can. Okay, nope, we're good. Goodbye. Aragon rock? It's probably Ruby Bacerios, because these are Bacerios style rocks. Kind of weird for powder stones to just be here. Is Gravios in base 4? Probably. Yeah, I want to say I saw him in one of the DLC quests. Oh boy, labyrinth. I'm just gonna munch these. It's gonna help. And again, let me know if you just like this better. I think it's just better. I mean, I don't see any other major advantage to having both screens. If it were Pokemon or something like that, absolutely, sure. But this game, it really doesn't rely at all on the bottom screen, especially since I'm not using it for anything other than selecting quests and targeting monsters, which I can do by myself. You don't have to know exactly what monster I'm targeting or what quest I'm selecting, because you'll see it. Yes, I did put effort into making that a little overlay, but that's okay. You learn. That seems like decent. That's a funny blast icon. I like it. It's cute. Smashes wyvern skulls to itty bits. No, don't sell it. I may use it if I can sharpen it or polish it. All right. What is the next one? Celtus and Great Jackie. Can I make anything? Yes. Okay. Hopefully I can actually make the attack +3. Need Monster Bone M. Not quite sure where that comes from. That's worthless anyways. And I need webbing for that. But if I have to assume, yeah, it's going to be that, because I can't even see the Velociplay Prey chest. So as of right now, we may just head to Hearth, because there's no quest for Kut-Ku yet, and there may not end up being one. I don't remember. I've got a decent weapon, so I don't really see why I shouldn't. And there's no real point in making a Kut-Ku chest just because I don't have the ability to make the whole set. And my current defense is fine. Right now I can just kind of position around the monster without worrying about being comboed too much. So we'll head to Hearth. Hoth. Alright, well, thank you for defaulting to no. Alright, off we go. You can see a bit of the artifacting on the cutscenes now, since it is, you know, full screen, but there's still nice cutscenes. You can feel the quality that it would have been on a 3DS screen. I like the music here. And the little, I guess, flourishes. Is that what you call it? For the different members. Yeah. I like that. Very pretty landscape. There's just so many pretty landscapes in the series. They're all upset because their place is not heated up. If that makes any sense. Normal shot level 3, pierce level 2, flaming freeze. That's neat. There's an organizer guide. I'll hold off on it for now. I wonder, did that maybe change anything on the expedition front? Did not. I didn't think it would. Oh, different stuff. Okay, that's cool. Same armor though. So I actually have stuff I can make just to catch up on the other weapons if I want to use it. But Switch Axe is filling mine, so I'll just stay on it. Tetsukabra. Cool. All right, time to fight Tetsukabra. Maybe. Poisonous frog-like? I don't think Tetsukabra is poisonous. I may have lost or missed a bit of text. Ooh, Kechawacha can be in the Sunken Hollow. Cool. All right. Let's go fight Tetsu. Tetsu shouldn't be that difficult. He can be, but he shouldn't be. And no cold drinks yet, which is good. Now, this is one of my least favorite maps. It's just Sunken Hollow, I don't think is as bad. It's the Volcanic Hollow that I'm just really not that big of a fan of. Because it's so just dreary. And yeah, it has more space. Like that entire rock area over there is broken up whenever it's Volcanic Hollow. However, I don't know. It's too vertical. And I know that was kind of the goal here. But they ended up making it a little bit too vertical. So you're having to climb so much stuff. I think it spawns here? No. I'll also say it's interesting. So this entire area is flooded. This little giant crevice. It is neat noticing the differences, especially since the other one's the one that I played on for so long. You don't really experience it too much here. Like, sure, there will be some quests with it, but this is completely different than Volcanic Hollow, because this like entire thing's broken up into lava. I find it weird that the Tetsukabra is doing all this, just one, but could be wrong. Just gonna swallow it whole. I guess so. Yup. Cool. You probably don't yield the best materials, so I'm just gonna actually fight you. I don't really worry too much about actual materials. That is certainly an attack. The music's the same though. Actually, no, it's a bit faster. It's different. It's slightly different, I think. And I could just be misremembered. Getting beat on pretty hard here. Didn't know. Okay, you can jump in low rank. Could go for him out here. In fact, I think I will. Well, I'll wait till I sharpen to go for him out. Never mind. Never mind. Aw, map. That's not very nice. Oh, no, 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 no. You did not take my directional input there. May want to take it a little bit slower. Yeah, I've really got to space this out because he is going to punish me for overcommitting a lot. He's already been punishing me. There we go. That shouldn't hit. He's gonna stop after every one of those I can sharpen and maybe get another volley off on his tail. If I load here, I should get a large amount back. That's still, it's okay. There's got to be a sweet spot in there where you can actually roll it. Yeah. I was locked there. I roll forward, I get hit. I roll left, I get hit. I roll right, I get hit. I don't think steps have enough iframes to actually avoid getting taken out there. Oh, don't do this now. I've already fainted. Guess only fainted on expeditions? Again, I think there might be a sweet spot on his hip check type flop. But there may not be. That's a big jump. Well, that certainly is not a sweet spot, just standing right in the middle of it. I also took a fair bit of damage, too. Maybe I need to try just poking a little bit more. He's poisoned. It's fine. I don't mind Tremor there because I get to Sheath. That shouldn't hit. Good trip. Limping? Yes, okay. Not terrible timing, just not great battling. Poking is gonna be really important, and just staying in a safe position. Learning that with the slow rolls. Well, since he's limping, you should just poke over and sleep. Probably don't want to zero sum here. However, I can. Broke part of the face. That's cool. Ow. Uh-oh. I can get a reload off here. Nice. There we go. All right, took 10 minutes, but again, that's okay. Oh, like it that you have to press the skip button. Maybe you should have went for this first. Yeah. Don't get anything. Maybe I get Monster Bone M from Tetsu? Maybe. Not as far as I can tell. Okay, expedition check. It is Tetsuka. Lava. Yep. 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 He's looking for the mustard crystal. Antiquary. So, how much does it take? Oh, okay, he gives you some. So, Hunter's Vambraces are interesting. That's really good defense. However, this is a really good hammer, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and then you would upgrade it. And then here's all this stuff. Ah, that's a great question though. All right, so what hammers are available to me right now? Like again, that seems like it's a good hammer. $416 for Quiripeko. $520 for Celtus. So, I mean, that would be a usable hammer for a short period. The armor's okay. The problem with the armor itself is that the skills aren't that useful. It's so hard. Figure out what I want to do. Because that's really, like, that armor is pretty nice. The current armor I have isn't the best in the world. It's not the worst either. Right, I've got chainmail, which... Oh, well, chainmail is actually only 4, so that, yeah, that's a lot of defense for what it is. I'm curious if there's any better other stuff. Well, there's really not really any rhyme or reason to how this stuff is sorted. What does that look like? It's neat. Bone. Bone. It's the bone. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make the Ketku armed guards, so I may as well just polish the hammer and have that as a usable weapon for a short period. And I guess it doesn't hurt to just have it. God, it's such a split. Just polish it. Whatever. That's gonna help a lot. Needs an armor spear plus. Is it the smartest play? Probably not, but it is very helpful. I don't have to majorly farm anything for now. All right, let's fight Gypceros. And I'd like to look into making Pelago equipment at some point. I just really never got a grasp on how you actually do that. New market. Yes. That's really important. Okay. Monster fluid. That comes from bugs. So I may do that on my own time. Because a consistent honey farm will be very useful. You are not the quest board. Can you get monster fluid from any large monsters? Probably not. I'll look for Khonshu. Or just anything that might drop monster fluid on this quest. Should have brought antidotes. Because that's only 2. I'll just have to stay away from the front. That should be fine. I don't think these guys drop monster fluid. And even if they did, I think you have to let them eat. It's neat how you can see the bottom part of the ore sticking out there. Also, apparently it was not the Tetsukabra doing all of that. Oh, don't mind me just for getting story beats. Lighting is weird here. Like a cell shaded or something like that. Not cell shaded, but interesting shadows. Do you think it's weird that they spoil his mechanic in the opening cutscene? I don't know if that's great because that's his gimmick. One of his gimmicks. His main gimmick is flashing. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's just Kutku but poison. I don't know if I'm gonna ever be able to iframe that. I want to force him to have a head turn if he wants to attack. There we go. move. The tackles are safe. Need to reload. Bit risky, but I think we're good. That's not good. I wonder if this blocks the light from the flash. It's nice not having to sharpen all the time. Oh no. Just heal. Wonder if this reaches. Well, if it did, I framed it. Ah, no! You are a disgusting creature. Careful. Wonder what the timing on that is. It may be right as the flash comes out. Okay. I was curious if he was just gonna fly up. There's a little alcove here. Khezu uses it too. I think red Khezu. Looks like he's going this way. Gonna try to maybe get him out if he's close enough to the ledge. He may not be though. We'll find out. Nah, not at all. They get really scary when they're mad. That may be why monsters are faster. Their rage modes may actually be tuned up. Maybe, oh no, that's the worst thing. I'd rather you tackle me. Come on. Something with commitment. Okay. Not. Oh, that's terrible. Right on the edge. As long as you don't poison me, that's fine. That's okay. I can lose a blue mushroom. Thought I framed that. Fair enough. Now, I think he still takes damage from this. But we're going to back up and just sharpen. Oh, no, you can't really angle that well in the air, can you? Alright, fair enough. Where are you going? I don't remember where he sleeps. Just away. I think I'm getting the flow of the weapon down a little bit better, though. I'm very bad at this aiming thing. There we go. Awesome. Again, not the worst timing in the world. It's just a bit of a sloppy fight. These will maybe be useful for later fights. It's the Ace Hunters. He's already got Basarios armor. Ah, you come to me. You really? Yeah. Personally, sure, buddy. I'm the only one who's gonna get his teeth kicked in. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Dipceros, moving. Is there a Dipceros Switch X? No. So the problem I think we're going to run into now is that there's not going to be much more to upgrade. Let me check the expedition list. Velocidrome. Okay, we will fight that. Alright, so Gindrome capture. Probably save that for later, and I can actually gather trap materials when I'm doing other stuff. Plumgrass root. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. I won't worry about it right now because I don't need it. Okay. Are they investigating Gore? Or are they investigating something else? Cool. Just pick up a random pickaxe lying on the ground. Aqua Glow Jewel. Items and ooh, wait. I should check and see if there's maybe a quest for other monsters. Also, supply items are there, so. No, so Gindrome's a monster, but Velocidrome is not. I guess he's not worthy to be called a monster. Okay. off we go on the expedition. That will be more important for now. Because that ideally should just take us through low rank. I guess we'll find out though. I should not need materials. Maybe rations would be useful, but hopefully I don't have to go for them. Somewhere. There you are. Oh no. Okay, you're probably a poke monster. Unless you're in a really tight corner. Mount time? No mount. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'd like to maybe get more of a recharge going before I mount him. Should be enough. It'll recharge some while I'm mounting too. Come on. Get over, get over. No. Alright, phooey. It's par for the course. Goodness, there's so many Velociprey. You're running away pretty quick. Okay, whatever. Ow, quit chipping me away. So do you have to submit the shiny to get more rewards, or do you just get one on them in general? And carves. I'm not fighting Tetsukabra again. I don't feel a need to. And until I know what specific Velociprey parts I need, I'm not even going to bother fighting them. Because they just kind of spawn without Drome having to be there. this an herb? No. Just a texture of grass. This is also a pretty landscape. Reminds me of the jungle. It's the light at the end of the tunnel through the labyrinth. Yeah, you just get one on them. I guess maybe you can go on an expedition and just leave. All right, there's another one. So we'll fight that one as well. But let me check this first. Yeah, so attack 2. Still don't know about Kutku on that point, though. It's attack 2 versus attack 2. So neither of those matter. I'd rather make Kutku at that point. Though it is only 3 more defense. So really just depends. It's attack 3. That's attack 4. That's more useful. That's only attack 1. Whereas that's attack 2, so I need more hides. And that's attack 3. And no Kutku stuff. Okay. And attack large is all I need. Actually, attack... Well, I doubt I can get attack extra large, but that is a thing in this game, I'm pretty sure. As weird as it sounds. It's like evasion +3 being a thing. Being very powerful on Lance. Is there a return to town option? Yes, there is. Okay, so that's probably how you cycle those. That's a big Epinoth. Reminds me of the one in Moga Woods, which I guess is the same thing, honestly. Just that's a set location. This is more random. And it is neat, though they didn't do this in Generations. You can kind of see the gradual increase of them trying to do expeditions, trying to make it work. There he is. Okay, little fellas are the biggest problem. Get a very early crest break. That's actually quick for the upswing. Nice. That was really fast. Getting into the rhythm of Velocidrome quite nicely at the very least. So even if I do have to farm him, at the very least it doesn't take too long. This is just the same area. I didn't even realize that. Same area, just different entrance. Was it even a different entrance? I think so. I think I entered from somewhere over there. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Next one I do want to try to take a better look at the landscape. It is really pretty. Got a head. That's good. So, and I only need prey hides for that. However, I'm going to make the male, Kut-Ku male. Probably, yeah, I'm going to make the male for that. This is attack 3 versus attack 4. So, yes, I'll make that. What are we looking at so far for point total? 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. So only 2 points extra. Ideally, maybe the Kut-Ku helm has that. Oh, that's perfect. That is actually really good. I can get a fast Velocidrome. Shouldn't have to worry too much about not being able to get rid of Kut-Ku. I mean, that's absolutely perfect for what I want. I'll need to take the supply materials, though. Okay. Off we go. I don't mind staying over a little bit. The overall file size is smaller because it's a less graphically intensive game, which I don't mind. So I can go for a little bit longer on each part. All right. Very nice. Quick start. Is he gonna jump? Just try not to miss. He's gonna maybe jump again. Yes. Bite. Nice flinch. Bad for getting a combo on him, though. Really need to work on collateral hits as well. You're gonna slow down at some point, ain't you? Aw, you're not running away, are you? You didn't run away before. Finish him up and then sharpen. Be more efficient than just sharpening and then fighting him. There's Conchu. Yeah, that was a bit of an awkward place. Oh no! Embarrassing. Very embarrassing. This time I was prepared. I'm just being lazy though. It's not that he's tough. I'm just being lazy. I don't want to waste materials if I don't have to. How do you run so far? Jump. Try to find the rhythm. Alright, carve him up, and then I should be able to find Katku somewhere. I think you get fluid from these guys, or you can at the very least. Maybe essence. I think that may be like the high rank version or whatever it is. Oh. I heard a big boy. There he is. Hello. Not what I wanted to do. Flashbug's okay though. Nice poison. Can really just feel the speed on enraged monsters. You know what I am noticing about the overhead swing in sword mode? It's very similar to your axe overhead. That's a neat animation. Don't see that very often. Mind's Eye is really putting in a lot of work. And just having green sharpness in general as well. Because even axe mode attacks aren't bouncing that much compared to those dual blades. That was just really bad. Oh, nice. Efficient evade cancel, or sorry, reload cancel. Not like it mattered, but. Oh, nice. Cool. There's another one. Do I hunt it? Yes, I think I do. I've never really heard this theme for very long. It's creepy. It's very creepy. Just really trying to find a way to fight him without facing that tail sweep. Yeah. If I have the advantage on it, then I can roll it, but until then, that doesn't work out very well. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. pre-exhaustion type taunt. Way too early. I don't think the upward swing is similar to the axe upward swing, though. He may not be able to pull out a tail sweep from behind. We'll see. I'm gonna try that. If I get too close to him, it may be where he can trigger it, but I don't think if you're immediately behind him with some distance, he can immediately pull it out on you. Like, this may be too close. All right, he's leaving. Now the question is, where have you gone? I don't know if he has the ability to go this way. We're going to assume not. Oh, okay. No, the map starts zoomed in. And then, okay, okay, that's better. You can probably track them, yeah. Paintballs, not trank bombs. Fine. I won't do it then. Feel a tail sweep coming on. I'm gonna try to keep distance. Like that. There we go. Fellas, I know you're scavengers, but let me get my share and you can have the carcass. Good job, Boomerang. All right, now don't mind carving these guys a little bit as well, since I do need their materials. At least I think I do. Now, is that going to be enough to up or unlock the Kutku helm? Probably not. I don't know if there's a specific material I need. Boy, they don't really drop any hides or anything, do they? They dropped anything? No. Well, then how do you get Velocipray hides? I have one. And they are separate from drone hides. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, I assumed it was the ration. It's okay. I'll try whenever I do my own thing to cook up a couple more of those as well. I just don't want to do it now because I want to actually fight stuff. Make some progress. I don't mind doing the hunt preparation off screen. There it is. Okay. I said I was gonna look. Yeah, look at the pretty mountain. Oh, so pretty. That reminds me of the place where you fought Amatsu as well. I guess just Misty Peaks too. I am kind of excited for Generations because it's different. Different movesets and stuff. I'm kind of surprised I'm enjoying Switch X as much as I am, though. We'll see when we get to the tougher monsters whether or not I'm continuing to enjoy it, but it does kind of feel just fun. I'm gonna check this. I'm not gonna go on the expedition, but I'm curious. Okay, so Velocidrome. Still no Kutku helm, so I'll need to check, see what I need for that. And then I can make this, which is not the better of them. That's the better one. I'm not making the Tacet either because the Velospray one is better. No legs. Okay. Alright. Again, I'll keep holding off since I still have decent defense and all that fun stuff. Alright, thank you for watching. That went much better than the first part. First part was terrible because I could not get a grip on actually preparing for hunts, but this one actually went pretty well. I'll look and see where I can get monster essences from, and I may just farm those and then unlock it. I'll see. And I may be able to buy it. Nope. Alright. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next part. Goodbye.